Well, that was fucking awful. That first set, I'm trying to go for 3 sets of 10 on 40s on double bench. Twice in a row I've hit 10, 10 and 8. And now I just hit 9 on the first set. Like, and it was hard, it felt heavy. I just didn't feel tight. Oh, fuck. I've just got to put that out of my head now and go for the next two. Alright, set 2 done. Right, whoa, can we just pause the video here? Like, can I just explain this, like, looking like I'm trying to be a ginger Elvis Presley hair man? Honestly, like, I always go to the gym basically like first thing, so like I'll shower at night, then I'll wake up early, go to the gym, come back and shower, so I do tend to have a bed head, but Jesus Christ, oh, I don't walk about like this, like, oh, fuck. Alright, okay. Just wanted to explain myself. Let's continue. Only 8, just 8. I don't really know what's going on. Yesterday, I carved up a lot. I ate like 3,800 calories, even though I'm only meant to be eating 3,200 to try and give me that extra boost for this. But it's just not happening. To be honest, I'm not sure it's my setup, because when I go down, like, you know, it's been, you know, it's harder getting it right up to get started. You know, sometimes when I wear a vest, like, I feel like I slide about the bench a bit more. It's harder to get tight, so maybe it's that, but I'm not going to think about it too much. Just bang out this last set, take it, get out, reevaluate, and go from there. Still got the rest of the workout. I'm not going to let it psych me out for the rest of that. I'm still going to enjoy the rest of that. Sometimes it doesn't always go your way, but that's just the way it is. Alright, so last time I'm going to talk to the camera for this workout. Last set, only just 7. Really gutted, not going to lie. Really disappointed. I think the good thing is, from doing like YouTube and recording it, I can watch it back and see maybe where things went wrong. But I'm going to move on to incline bench for the rest of the workout. I think now, in the last informational video I talked about metabolic adaptation. I think now, it's been like a month or so, I think my body's adapted to the 3,200. My strength has slowed down, so I think it's time to put up. I'm going to put up to 3,400 from now on. Go with that consistently, see how that goes. Because I really want these 40s for 3 sets of 10 really badly. And I just want my strength to increase in general, so it's time now. So I'm going to hop into a little edit.
I've become so numb. Can I get an encore? Do you want more? I've become so numb. Can I get an encore? Do you want more? Get your ass up for the doctor. Get your ass up for the doctor. Can I get an encore? Hanging to the one banger, got you hanging on the edge of your seat. Get on down.
Time's up, game's over, you lose, I win. About to show these knuckleheads how to do this here. Ooh yeah, new year, next phase begin. Look who's got you going crazy again. I'm a trend, set one every time I'm in. I go out and just come back to circle again. You a fad, that means it's something that we already had. But once you're gone, you don't come back.
Too bad you're off the map now. Radar can't even find you. We stay on the grind, you slip, we outgrind you. You walk around mad, you let your anger blind you. We walk around just clan, the violin behind you. Enough with all the pissing and moaning, whining and bitching. Sitting to learn, listen to learn if you pay attention. Why 10 multi-platinum albums later, 3 diamond worldwide. We're in charge with a bullet and still crying.
Hardcore, do you want more? Cook and roll with the Brooklyn boys. One last time, I need y'all to roll. Yeah. Now what the hell are you waiting for? After me, there should be no more. So for one last time, nigga, make some noise.
So all my people on the left, all my people on the right, scream one last time. When Dr. Dre says crump, you will get it crump.
Get it crunk, 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 crunk.
And when 50 Cent says jump, you get a 1 foot and
Jump, 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 jump. Buzz
Jump.
is tremendous. We drop you on the census. I don't gotta promote it for you to know that Doc is off the benches.
we keep the party rocking off the hinges. We ain't showing off what's going on, popular consensus.
But critics say the Doc is soft, Doc is tall, Doc is all washed up. Knocking off, who the fuck is Doc impressing? Doc is this, Doc is that, you got the wrong impression. You must be on the cock of Doc left you all guessing. So DJ, take the needle and just drop it on the record.
What?
We gon' have this motherfucker hopping in a second. That's why we always aim the best cut last, to make you scratch and itch for it like fresh cut grass.
We done swam with the sharks, wrestled with alligators. Spoke to a generation of angry teenagers who through one of harass the rich again, maybe race to be racist. Who may have never got to see our faces. Wait to cover a Rolling Stone pages. Broke down barriers of language and races. Just call on the gay crusaders and leave it to me and Trey to pass the mic and we can play the back and forth all day like the hot potato game. That's why we cater. Came here to set this party off right. Let's bounce tonight.
Now what the hell are you waiting for? After me, there should be no more. So for one last time, nigga, make some noise.
I've become so numb.
So for one last time, I need y'all to roll. One last time, I need y'all to roll.
Every step that I take is another mistake to you. And every second I waste is more than I can take. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. I've become so numb.
Can I get an encore? Do you want more?
Bounce now, hands up. You know how we do. We make the club jump.
Out at the gym now, I just want to give you guys my kind of like overall thoughts on the workout. Although it started poorly, I didn't let it get to me, and the rest of the workout was really good. I actually went up on a couple of things. Like, I think after I moved on from flat and went on to incline dumbbell, I felt really strong and I actually went up by like a rep, and I think that's because when I'm on incline I can really, retract my scapula, keep tight. It just moved really well, it felt good, whereas flat dumbbell I just felt really loose. I didn't feel in control, so I think I really need to focus on that next time. And one thing that I'm going to do, and I know it sounds stupid, but I've always felt when I wear like a vest, when I do flat, I just can't get that position. So maybe it's like my skin sticking, I don't know. So I'm going to wear like just a normal top next time, and as I said, I'm upping my calories now to 3,400 to give me that extra bit now, because I think it is time. 3,200 done for a while, but again, strength has slowed down, so I think it's time to just bring that up a little bit more. But still happy. So I'll see you at the house. Alright, so back at the flat, having my second meal of the day. Before my workout, all I had was 100 grams of the impact weight gainer that's back there. So now that I've upped my calories to 3,400, I really need to start getting my food in earlier, because I'd prefer to have like 3 big meals throughout the day. I don't like to eat like little bits every time. So this whole meal here is 2,000 calories. You've got 2 ham and coleslaw wraps, 100 grams of the fruit and fibre cereal, about 200 mils of semi-skim milk. I've got 3 of these little Cadbury brunch bars, because I do have extra fat to play with now, so I really need to get them up. And then what I've started doing with my shakes is normally what I do is I just have 100 grams of the weight gainer and then a scoop, so 30 grams of the impact whey. So I have that, but now what I've done is started adding some peanut butter into it just to get the calories up even more and just blending it all together. But yeah, big filling meal, gonna enjoy. Alright, so now that I've upped my calories to 3,400, my macro goals now are 260 grams of protein, 434 grams of carbs and 97 fat. So I'll put the calories and macros for the meal just up here. So I'm going to enjoy this, and I've got some online work to do. So I'll finish that and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Alright, what's going on, guys? So got my online work done. I was just working on a training program for my new online coaching client that is going to be starting this week. And the thing about my programs is, what I've been noticing is, like, over time they gradually, I keep trying to improve them as you should do. But my real big thing with them, whether you're doing a diet plan or a training program, is I try and make them as detailed as possible, whilst also keeping them like very simple to understand. I always try and put things in ways that people get without completely, like mucking up their head, because I always find that when something goes, when they go into so much detail, but it makes it difficult to understand, there's so much to try and get, it just kind of like throws you off. So I'm really proud of how my plans are kind of like developed and how I keep progressing them and trying bettering them. I'm really proud of them, and I've been loving all the feedback I've been getting, so it clearly is working. But I'm just making up some pasta now. Pasta's been like my go-to bulk meal for the past wee while. Just don't really know, just that and kind of like curries and chilies are like my three main ones. But now that we're up in the calories now, I had that 2,000 calorie meal, so I've got a client that I need to train at the studio tonight at 7:30, just the one. So gonna make this up, have it, and then probably just go and do that. Really busy day tomorrow at the studio, up at like 5 to train some clients at 6, then back in for like 5 hours later on. But yeah, I'll show you all this when it's done. Okay, so second big meal of the day is a big bowl of pasta with some mixed veg in there and some sauce. There's about 170 grams of pasta and then like 230 grams of turkey mince. Then I have 3 more of these bars, so I've still got a ton of fat left to eat and some carbs left over, and that should take me to about 3,500 calories. Now, I know I said I was only going up to 3,400 calories, but I'm really hungry and it's only like 5:30ish, so I've still got quite a lot of day left, so I'm just going to have a little bit more to make sure I'm not like too hungry later on. I mean, 3,500 calories in one day, I should have no right to be hungry, but the thing is, one tip I have for any use that are trying to, eat in a surplus to gain lean muscle, but maybe struggle to eat enough. So you talk about intermittent fasting to lose weight, where you push your first meal back until like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so you have a smaller eating window so that you eat less calories but you feel more full. Well, so the opposite, because I get up so early and I have my first meal at like, at least, or at latest like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning. Well, meal, I have a protein shake, but still, and then I get my workout in, I have a bigger eating window, so I get hungry more often, so I can eat more. And I don't feel like I'm stuffing myself or making myself sick. The only times I really feel like I'm doing that are when I like maybe lie in, or say I have a night out and I don't get up till later on, and then you're packing in food, and that's when you struggle because you feel sick, you don't feel like you can do it, and you just don't want to eat anymore, but you have to like force feed yourself, and that's just a really horrible position to be in. But that's probably one tip if I could give you it. So can eat this, enjoy it, go to the studio, train my client, come back, and then there's a little topic that I've been kind of getting like messages about and things like that over the last like week or so. So I'm gonna just talk about that and hopefully it'll help you guys. Back at the flat now, went to the studio, trained a client, had a really good session with him, done really well, smashed a few PRs, so happy with that. I really enjoy my job. Like, I know I say it all the time, but especially when, I get to work at the studio and train these clients, see them do so well. But the thing I wanted to talk about was the past week I've been like talking to people and people have been messaging me, and I've been getting a couple of messages about motivation. And, motivation is something everyone seeks and everyone talks about, and, it's quite a big thing. But to be honest, motivation is bullshit. There, I said it. Motivation is bullshit. And what I mean by that is like motivation is fleeting. Alright, motivation is something that comes and goes. You can feel motivated for like a day, a week, maybe a month, and then it can disappear. And then what have you got? Alright, motivation doesn't get shit done. And I'll give you some examples. So, you know, I have these people who message me, and, you know, everyone shows motivation and things like that, and I'm not, you know, not putting these people down at all. I'm just explaining, and I told them the exact same thing. You know, they'd be saying to me like, oh, you know, it's been like 4 weeks and I've been working really hard and been motivated, but now, you know, I'm not really seeing any as much results as I thought I would, and motivation's kind of gone, and I haven't trained this week. And, you know, another guy, someone else messaged me saying like, oh, I'm not motivated to train because it's not been changing me and things. And the thing is, right, and I put this very simply for anyone that messaged me anything like that, and it's like, how can you expect, say, 4-6 weeks of properly dieting and training to make up for years of eating bad, not exercising properly, not looking after yourself properly? How can you expect that? I always put it in the perspective of like a relationship. How would you expect someone, say your significant other, to, you know, if you ignore them, you didn't care for them, didn't show them the respect they deserved for ages, for you then suddenly come with like some flowers and be like, oh yeah, you know, like me again. They wouldn't. You wouldn't expect that. So it's the exact same with your body. Your body deserves the amount of time and enough time of consistency and hard work to get to the point where you want it to be, but it needs that. You know, honestly, motivation, right? Your motivation can last so long, but what will get you there, what will get you to your goal is discipline. Discipline is when motivation is absent, when you're not motivated. When, you know, I talked about it, you know, when I had that workout when I came back from my holiday and I didn't want to do it. I put right out there, I told you I didn't want to work out. I felt horrible, but I made myself do it anyway. Because I'm disciplined, because it's part of me now. I don't wake up in the morning and think, do I want to work out? Alright, unless I literally am sick to the point where I can't, or an injury is terrible, I go and I do it. It's part of my day. Now, I didn't start that way, but I came that way over time. You have to win those battles when you don't want to eat well, when you don't want to train. That's the points that matter most. When it comes to my clients, I don't want, I care more when they tell me about how they've not had a great week or something's not up, but they stuck to what they stuck to it, because that's so much more important. That's a win for them. That shows they're changing. They're not just changing their body, they're changing mentally, because they now are getting that discipline to go and achieve. Because two things, discipline and patience. Patience, oh, if I could implore all of you, is just have patience. Especially when it comes to fitness, and especially when it comes to changing your body, because everyone wants everything so quick these days. You know, you don't get good, long-lasting results with quick fixes. It just doesn't happen. If I could honestly give all you, if you are in the process of like changing your body, you know, don't set a time limit on it. You know, just don't expect any results for like the first 3 months. And just stick to your diet and stick to your training. Just believe the fact that that's going to work. That's what I mean, like, trust the process. Be patient, be disciplined, and trust the process. Do all your workouts, even when you don't want to. Stick to your diet, even when you're having a bad day. And do it over a consistent period of time. And you will get results, but you have to be patient. If you expect a quick fix, you know, you're going to be motivated for that quick time, the 4 weeks, the 3 weeks, or whatever. Then it dies off, and then what you're left with, you stop, and then it just all go in this constant cycle. And that's why you keep searching for motivation. But I need to go to sleep. Just a quick little rant. But yeah, like, just to clarify, motivation is bullshit. Discipline will get you where you need to go. And having patience, the patience matched with discipline, will take you farther than anything. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that video. Please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.